Hey guys, so today I'm actually going to be swatching 4 of Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frosts. I am going to apply Siberian Gold on my cheekbones just so you guys can see what the actual color looks like. Siberian Gold is the latest addition to the Jeffree Star Skin Frost line. It has been so hyped up and I was just so excited when he announced that there was going to be a new shade, and when he kind of sneak peeked it on one of his videos, I saw it and I was like, oh my god, what is this? The shades that I'm going to be swatching today are King Tut, Darkhorse, So Fucking Gold, and the newest shade Siberian Gold. So this one right here is a King Tut, which is the OG in my opinion. This color has been so, oh my god, widely sought out. It's my favorite highlighter whenever I want that golden glow. And there was like, I'm not even gonna go into the details about it, but there was a controversy with the King Tut shades and blah 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 blah. Anyways, we're here to talk about the shades, not any of that. So this is King Tut right here, and then this one is Siberian Gold. So, as you guys can see, they look very, very similar in the pan. So what I'm going to do, just so that we can kind of get an idea of what these shades look like, what they swatch like, I'm going to swatch the Skin Frost on my hand right here. I know that these two, a lot of people were saying that they're the same exact shade. They're not the same exact shade. Believe me, trust me, I've been wearing King Tut for the last God knows how long year, however long ago it was released, and they're not the same shade. So this is the OG, this is King Tut, you guys can see right here, beautiful color. What I like about the gold pigments from Jeffree Star's Skin Frost line is that they're so buttery, and this will be in a completely different video, but I can't say the same about the other colors. So you guys can see here, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. You guys see that? Now, if I was to apply that much pressure to another one of the Skin Frost, for example, let's say Princess Cut or Regina George, they would not do the same thing. Peach Goddess wouldn't do the same thing. King Tut is really unique in the sense that it's very buttery, and it's very pigmented, and that's what I love about it so much. So that right there is King Tut, you guys can see. Next is Darkhorse. Now this shade looks like this, okay? Now Darkhorse is also buttery, which I love about it also. Actually, I should take a different finger, hold on. 1, 2. So that is what Darkhorse looks like right there. Okay? And I'm trying to do heavy swatches so you guys can get a true feeling of what the colors look like. Now Darkhorse is not as metallic as King Tut. It has nothing to do with the shade. It has something to do with, I don't know, the color tone or the formula, but you guys can see King Tut is very shimmery, and this one's more like a satin shimmer, I guess we could say. Satin metallic. Next is So Fucking Gold, and So Fucking Gold looks like this. Now, this one, it's buttery, but it's not as buttery, okay? Definitely not as buttery as the other two. And this one, I like it, but I don't like it as much as I thought I would. Mainly because this one has almost like a green undertone. You guys will see here what I'm talking about, hopefully. Okay. You guys can kind of see. So this one is King Tut, Darkhorse, and that is So Fucking Gold. And you guys can kind of see what I was talking about. There's like, it has like a green undertone. Almost like a rusty green. Which I personally don't like. It has the tendency of looking a little, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it looks too dark on me when I apply it. Sometimes it just looks off. It doesn't look like I have a highlight on anymore. It looks like I have just a darker bronzer on top, if that makes sense. That's that shade right there. Now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for, this is the shade Siberian Gold. Look at this baby. Okay, this one is buttery, like the other two. It's not as buttery as King Tut. King Tut will always be, I think, or unless something happens with the formulas, King Tut has this beautiful buttery consistency that I have yet to find in another highlighter from Jeffree Star's line. And I love how buttery it is. And it's so metallic, so beautiful. Sorry guys, that was my air freshener. But it's so metallic, so beautiful, and it's a beautiful highlighter. Especially for people who have a medium to tan to deep skin tone, it looks absolutely stunning. Okay, that's Siberian Gold. And I'm almost tempted to put it up here just because these two are compared a lot often. Do you see that? So, you guys can definitely see the difference here between Siberian Gold and King Tut. So Siberian Gold is up here, King Tut, Darkhorse, So Fucking Gold. Siberian Gold is almost, I want to say like one or two. I want to say Siberian Gold is 1 or 2 shades lighter than Darkhorse, and it has a little bit more of a pinky champagne color to it. You guys can see right there. Okay? So again, we have Siberian Gold, King Tut, Darkhorse, and So Fucking Gold. Now, out of all of these, in terms of consistency, King Tut and Siberian Gold are hands down my favorite. Siberian Gold comes very close to King Tut in terms of butteriness, but it's not as buttery, but it's still buttery. It's buttery enough. I don't know if I'm making sense. Without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and demo this for you guys. I did do my face and I matted my face down. I applied a loose setting powder on top of my face so that we could have an accurate result of what this does on its own without any setting spray or anything like that. So again, this is the shade Siberian Gold. I'm gonna take it with my It Cosmetics contour brush, which is my favorite highlighting brush. You guys already know this. And I'm gonna go in once, twice, 3 times, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a bit of a powdery kickoff, which is normal. It's a little buttery, so it does have that effect, but it's not something I'm complaining about. Just something that I feel should be disclosed for anybody who's watching this video. So, I did 3 swipes on there. You guys can see it did pick up product, which I'm not mad about. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to this cheekbone first, and then I'm lying. I'm gonna apply it to this cheekbone, and then we will go with the flow. It is so pretty, guys, like. So that, my friends, is what Siberian Gold looks like. So, my friends, this is what Siberian Gold looks like, okay? Now, for skin reference, I am a MAC NC35 to NC40, depending on the time of the year. Right now, I'm probably like an NC35, I'd say. If we're about to keep it real here, I was hoping that Siberian Gold would be much lighter. It's only like a shade or 2 lighter than Darkhorse, which is fine. I'm not mad about it. But I was hoping for it to be like, almost like if King Tut and Ice Cold had had a baby. You know what I mean? And this was more like King Tut's twin, almost. It could almost be King Tut's twin, just a different undertone. It's a little too similar for King Tut. I can see why some people were saying that. It is a beautiful shade. I'm definitely not saying it's not. But I don't think it's that much different than King Tut in terms of like the color. It's, at least for my skin tone, okay? Now, for someone who has a lighter skin tone, it might be a completely different story. For me, they translate about the same. They look very similar. This one just has a little bit of a lighter tint to it, but it's nothing dramatic where I'm like, oh my god, like, this is a completely different shade. So I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Now, these do retail for $29, and they come with a huge amount of product, so that is something awesome. Now, I will have a video up comparing all of the colors, because like I was mentioning earlier, the formula does not translate to all the colors. I know this has been addressed. I know it's been said that they have the same formula and everything, but maybe they do have the same formula. I don't know if it's how they're packaged, like how they're pressed, or how they're... I don't know. I don't know how makeup is made exactly. So something within that process is different with the other shades, because this butteriness does not translate to all the other Skin Frost shades. I'm just keeping it real here. For example, Mint Condition and Peach Goddess, they're much more hard. I know that sounds weird. Like in the pan, you can just feel the difference of how soft it is. And those other shades, they're a little bit more sheer and hard in the pan, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not mad about it, because Peach Goddess is one of my favorite like day-to-day highlighters for when I want a very natural highlight that's just kind of like, is he wearing highlight? Is he not wearing highlight? What's going on? Depending on what you are looking for, then different highlighters will do different things for you. So it's just something that, like I said, I want to be disclosing, just so that you guys are aware of that in case you haven't tried any of the products and you're wondering which one to get. Now, the awesome thing about these is that they're extremely buildable. I've gone with a very light amount of King Tut or Siberian Gold, and it looks effing awesome. I'm like obsessed with these, like I'm obsessed with King Tut. Girl, this is what the product looks like on the skin. Absolutely beautiful, by the way. I'm not saying it's not, but if you guys have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned in this video, leave them in the comment section down below, and also let me know if you guys want to see a video comparing all of the other Skin Frost, because I have, this is embarrassing to admit, but I have all the other Skin Frost, every single shade, except for Deep Freeze, the really blue one. That's the only one I don't have, but all of the other shades come true, y'all. And I'd be more than happy to do like a swatch video if that's something that you guys want to see, or I don't know, just let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. This was a review video, which is weird because I haven't done a review in so long. Like, how long has it been? I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have my Instagram information right here, as well as my Snapchat information right here, as well as in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Get your life. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.